The charade continues in the swamp, the capital of Washington, D.C. Are you tired of hearing about investigations of Obama and Clinton, the intelligence czars, Comey, McCabe, the love bugs, Strzok Page, Bruce Orr, the intelligence czars, Clapper and Brennan, Obama and the Clintons? Are you tired of that? I've been doing this now for over 25 years. I know the game. It's simply entertainment. It's simply to make an appearance that people on Capitol Hill and at the Justice Department are doing their job. They're not representing the American people. It's a dog and pony show. It's a deception. It's a fraud on the American people. And that fraud is perpetrated every night on Hannity on Fox News because, of course, that offers false and fraudulent hope to the American people that there's going to be justice. And that, of course, boosts ratings and advertising dollars, just as Fox and the other cable networks have been doing with the coronavirus, where they have death charts on the right hand of the screen with people dying second by second. I am sick and tired, not just of our so-called government. I'm sick and tired of cable news on all sides. I turn it off. I watch the Golf Channel or the Tennis Channel or something else. I simply get the news on the internet, watch a little bit from all three stations in the morning, and that's it. And I suggest that you do the same thing, because if you continue to be addicted to this kind of crap that's coming out of cable news, particularly on Hannity, if you're conservative, nothing in this country will ever change. You need to join Freedom Watch's Justice League. You need to support what we're doing with regard to our citizens' grand juries, because you see, we will hold the Obamas and Clintons accountable. We will hold Comey, McCabe, and the rest accountable. We've already indicted Robert Mueller. And as soon as the coronavirus allows people to meet in close proximity, those citizens' grand juries will be cranked up. And this time, we're not just going to indict and convict before a citizens' court. We're going to seek to peacefully and legally enforce the sentences. We're going to ask President Trump to do it. He needs to man up right now. Right now, he relies on the lack of action and the mirage of his Attorney General, Bill Barr, who frankly is just a lot of overstuffed hot air. I hate to say that, but that's been the case with attorney generals now for many decades, not just him, is that they will not go against their own, the elite in Washington, D.C., because if you go against them, they'll go against you. And besides that, the intelligence community has a lot of dirt on everybody. We know that, particularly with what happened to General Michael Flynn, illegal surveillance, and everybody else in and around Trump. But Trump needs to get serious here. He's in control of his Justice Department. There's no such thing as separation between the president and the Justice Department. He's the head of the executive branch. So as long as it's under the executive branch, the Justice Department and William Barr should be ordered to do his job. Forget about what John Durham is doing up there in Connecticut. I'll bet the ranch, any ranch, that nothing happens other than a report. They'll burn a couple lower level people to say they did their job. That's the way it always works. But the Clintons and the Obamas, they'll walk off scot-free. And in fact, Barr said the other day, I'm not going to bring criminal proceedings against them. Oh, God forbid that you bring a criminal proceeding against a former president and against a presidential candidate. They're off limits. Look at Hillary Clinton. She's got away with crimes for decades. Look at Bill Clinton, same thing. So we have to go with citizens' grand juries. And we also have to defend ourselves against the communist Chinese with the COVID-19 pandemic. The government and the Justice Department isn't doing, excuse the French, poop. Okay, that's nice. Okay, you know what word I mean to use. They have run away from this because China has us by the short hairs. They can stop the export of medicines. They can retaliate with cyber warfare. They can do all kinds of different things. They even have nuclear weapons now superior to our own. Frankly, they have hypersonic missiles just like Russia does, because under Obama, we didn't allow for the modernization of our nuclear forces. So this is where we stand today. Go to freedomwatchusa.org. Support our citizens' class action against the communist Chinese. They should pay, not the American taxpayer. Support our criminal case at The Hague, Holland, for the crimes against humanity committed by the Chinese leadership, and seek to have them imprisoned, and that's where they belong. Support our case in Jerusalem, Israel, against the communist Chinese, similar to our one in Dallas, where we've acquired information that we're going to use in both cases. You need to rise up. I say it over and over again. Turn the television off. Get up off the couch. Put the beer and wine or Diet Coke down and get to work. This is not entertainment. This is the survival of the American people. And if you can listen to Sean Hannity say the same things every single night, same monologue, major breaking news, same guests that do nothing other than come on Fox News. That's it. You have to ask yourself the question, is that the way our founding fathers acted in the days leading up to 1776? No, they took action. They did it for themselves, and you need to do the same thing. So share this podcast. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Roku, on Amazon Fire, at freedomwatchusa.org, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Share it far and wide. This is a call to legal and peaceful arms. Paul Revere, clarion call. And stay safe. And please join our citizens' class actions against the communist Chinese. God helps those, as I've always said, that help themselves. Time to take action, not to be a spectator, not to be entertained. Thank you for listening to me. God save you. God save your family. And God save my family and the country as a whole. With God's grace, we will prevail. But you have to join the battle. Don't just sit there. Do something and act. I'll be back tomorrow with another podcast of Special Prosecutor with Larry Klayman. Until then, thank you for listening to me.
Your competition isn't slowing down, so why should you? CenturyLink Fiber Plus Business Internet delivers a fast fiber connection, business VoIP, and security, all with direct cloud connectivity. Learn more about where digital business goes to work. Visit CenturyLink.com/fasterfiber for more.